Hi there. This is about 7 weeks post-op, I would say, something like that. I'm going to try to remember my weights and things. I was weighing 282 pounds January 1st, and I believe the day of surgery I was 269 pounds, and I am now down to 235 pounds. I'm sure you can see right in here a big change. I still have a little double chin. I look smaller in this area. My chest has gone down some. Actually, my bra, I'll have to buy a new bra. I can't wear it anymore. My hair, I've always kind of had thin hair right in this area anyway. I've always worn my hair like this, but I don't think I'm losing my hair just yet. But as you can see, I have the bags under my eyes. I'm pretty tired again. It's late at night. But I am noticing the little bag, especially on this side. A little bit of bag under my eyes. But I feel fantastic. I'm walking a mile on the treadmill at 3.0. I do all the exercises in the women's room. There's 3-leg machines. There's an abdominal machine. There's a machine that works your sides, all on the sides here, the sides and your back. There's a machine you lay down and you push up with your arms. There's one you sit on the floor and you pull with your arms and your back. And then there's another one where you flip your arms up like this. And I'm doing all of those, plus 4 arm machines out on the main floor. And then a machine that you sit on and you pull with your arms back and forth like this. And then there's a leg press machine. I'm doing all of those machines. I do a 10 count times 3, so 30. I do my 10 count and then I wait, and I do my next, I wait, 30 seconds, catch my breath, wiggle my arms. I don't know if you can see, my arms are much smaller too than they were. This area here looks smaller. My shoulders are smaller. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder there. Anyway, I feel fantastic. I have thrown up twice now in the past 2 weeks because I've eaten something super yummy. It tastes so good and I just go crazy eating fast. And I have hurt myself doing that. And I'm having to really, really, really watch how fast I'm eating. Because you go back into your old routine. You just get in this habit of eating fast. Like one day I had a little tiny hamburger. This was the first time I threw up. Had a little hamburger. And my husband and I were on our way somewhere. And I just started eating it in the car. And I consumed the whole thing in less than 5 minutes. And I mean, I didn't really chew it very good. But by the time I was down the road, 5 minutes more down the road, I had to stop and throw up on the side of the road. It was terrible. Anyway, and so biggest thing I can tell you that I know I have learned is small bites. Like even if you're eating something that is like a sandwich or anything that you're eating, just take a small little bite. Chew it up really good and then swallow it. You actually help yourself get fuller that way, to eat slower. Plus it really hurts. I mean, it really hurts when you shove too much food in that little tiny pouch. It hurts really bad. I just feel so good. I feel so energetic. I think I might be a little anemic, even though my sister-in-law said I looked pale. I don't think I look too pale. I stepped up and started taking an extra multivitamin. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get some iron tablets, because the 2 multivitamins I was taking had 32 milligrams of iron in it. And so I thought, well, that would be enough, but it may not be being enough. I'm on the biotin 5,000 micrograms a day, which is supposed to help with the hair loss. I'm trying to make sure I get 50 to 60 grams of protein in every single day. It's not always easy to do. Again, I am not adding sugar to anything. All that I drink has nothing sugar or sweet in it. About the only thing I do eat that has sugar in it are the little mandarin oranges that are about the little cuties, the little halos. They're like 2 inches big. They're tiny. And what I do is I chew the juice out of them and spit the rest out. Because it just tastes good to have that juice in my mouth. And it's sweet tasting to me. Also, I can eat a banana, about half a banana, and then that's it. And which has sugar in it again, and I didn't have a problem with it, but I've not consumed anything that is like cakes or cookies, chips, none of that junk. I have not had any kind of junk food like that. I have done a few places where I went to get food to eat. Chick-fil-A has a great thing. They have these grilled chicken nuggets. You can either get 4 of the little nuggets about that big, and you can get 4 or 6, and it is a perfect protein meal if you want to have that. And along, you know, you can either add your vegetables to it later. I find I can't eat my, that was my cat I let out, Barney. I find I can't eat lettuce. If I had like a sandwich with a piece of lettuce on it, I can usually get that down. But just to eat straight lettuce, I can't eat that. It hurts too much to go down. Anyhow, I feel fantastic. I feel fairly certain the reason I feel so wonderful is because of the exercise. I feel so good when I exercise. I mean, I know those endorphins are going, and it makes me feel so good. And it's not even what I look like, even though I do have to say I went and raided my daughter's bedroom for some clothes to wear. What I'm wearing today is a 4X, and it is just like 6 or 7 inches too wide on both sides, you know, so a good foot wide, too small for my shirt. The shirt's just way too big. Pants are way too big. So I went and raided her bedroom, and I found a pair of 2X khaki little stretchy pants, and they fit. I couldn't believe it. And then I put on one of her 2X shirts that she hasn't been able to wear ever because it was made a little smaller. It fit me. It fit me. I was so excited about being able to wear smaller clothes like that. For right now, I'm not going to really buy any clothes. I'm going to try to supplement myself with whatever she has. She has tons of clothes in there that'll probably fit me. But I have to go through and I leave her new clothes. I'm taking her old clothes because, like, these clothes I'm talking about, I probably bought her for those in 2008 or so. So, 2008, 2009, so it's not that big of a deal. So, you know, we're talking 7 weeks out from my surgery, and I already have this big of a change. You know, I'm pushing close to 50-pound weight loss already since the beginning of the year. I count my weight loss since the beginning of the year because I really did struggle very hard for that first month trying to exercise. I couldn't hardly exercise. My legs hurt, my knees hurt so bad, my hips hurt when I would try to walk. I could only walk about 2.5 was about as fast as I could go, and I could only do about 10 minutes if that. When I tried to do any of the other machines, I ended up hurting my back because I was just too heavy. I literally was injuring myself because I was trying to do too much on a body that had too much weight on it. So now that I'm lighter on my feet, I feel like I'm doing better. Just a week ago, I was only doing 2.5 or 2.8 on my walking. And I've just been upping it as I go along, and I'm up to 3.0 now. I think I can probably push it up from there. Anyhow, other than those few little issues of the throwing up where I was eating too fast, I haven't really had any problems. I have had no problems with my scars. I've had no other vomiting other than I know the vomiting was from I ate too fast. There's only 2 times, which I think is pretty good under the circumstances. I could have done a lot worse. I went back and was reading something saying how difficult it was to get an appointment with my doctor. This was all before. I went back and read all my notes from my class before surgery. And it was interesting to read everything because everything she said in there was exactly what we went through. It was exactly everything that we went through. Everything I went through post-op. All the things they were looking for. They wanted to make sure you didn't have any leaks, and none of that happened to me, thank God. Anyway, so it has just been a real awesome time. You know, it's been hard work. It is hard work. This is not easy. You have to eat right. If you don't eat right, you won't lose the weight. And I know this because I got into several a week of stagnation. I was at one weight, and I was frustrated, so I started working out a little bit more, and I'm pretty much going every single day to the gym. If I don't do all the machines, I try to at least do my walk for my mile, which my goal next is to get up to 2 miles. I'll imagine that within the month I'll be doing 2 miles. That's my goal, is to get myself up to walking 2 miles at a good pace. And also I do the machines. You have to at least walk. If you can't do anything else, walk. Even if you have to walk slow, you have to start somewhere. I started off very slow. When I first started doing it, I was doing it at 2.0. But I had been to the gym off and on for the past couple of years, so I was able to do the treadmill at 2.0. My sister-in-law, she can only do 1.0. She literally, physically cannot do any faster than that because she has some lung issues and things like that. Anyhow, anyway, hopefully you can tell the difference. I can tell the difference just by looking there at the pictures that I took of myself earlier, that I've definitely lost weight. It feels good to lose weight. It's encouraging to get the weight off. And like I said, it's hard work. Don't think that just because you got part of your stomach removed and that you're only consuming 600 to 700 calories a day, that you're just going to lose the weight and you're not going to have to work at it. You have to work at it. It's hard work. It takes determination. The thing that you have that limits you is you can't get as much food in, but if you eat the wrong things, if you fill your stomach with the wrong stuff, like pastas and rice and white bread and stuff like that, and bread hurts. You can't eat bread of any kind, even wheat bread. It hurts to get in. So you have to eat the right stuff, which is, of course, you always try to go for your protein first, then your veggies, then your fruit. And in that fruit, you're going to get some carbs. So that's pretty much my diet. I'm not going to say I don't ever eat bread. I do eat a little bit of bread once in a while, but it's not always every single day. I actually ate a sandwich today, and it was fine. I didn't have too much trouble. I had to eat it real slow again. But it wasn't the heavy wheat bread. The heavy wheat bread is just almost impossible to get in. It hurts really bad. So anyhow, that's me for now, 7 weeks out. I'm going to try to get all of my other videos posted so that people can see the changes from a few weeks ago to now. Have a good day. God bless y'all.